Trigonometry, Introduction to Trigonometry. Is it a easy chapter or difficult chapter? It's a standard chapter. So we can start to revise this chapter. I'm not going to explain more, but we will recollect what are the important points we required. First one is Sokatova. Sokatova. There are 4 stars in this chapter. How many stars? 4 stars. Star 1, TR. TR means trigonometric ratios. Trigonometric ratios. Trigonometric ratio. Ratio means rational. Oh, it is connected to rational also. Rational means P by Q. P by Q means division. So what we have to divide here? Here we can divide the sides. In this triangle, right angle at B, and non-right angle A and C is there. Any one non-right angle can be selected. We can select angle A. If this is angle A, it's opposite. We can see side BC. BC is there. This is opposite side, opposite to angle A. This side has already one name, which is that hypotenuse. So we can denote the letter H. Side AB starts from A, so it is nearest to this angle A. We can call it as adjacent side. Opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. By taking this angle as the reference, we given this name. Suppose we select a angle C as a reference, then AB will be the opposite and BC will be the adjacent. Hypotenuse will not change. So we can start our first point, trigonometric ratio. Trigonometric ratio means right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, we can divide the sides. This BC, suppose this BC is one of the side that is dividing with the hypotenuse AC. Here BC is the opposite side. BC is the opposite side. Opposite side. And AC is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse. This ratio has a name. That is very important. Name is not much important, but whenever we hear that name, we have to recall this ratio. What is that name, you know? Sin A. What's the name? Sin A. So when we read sin A, we have to recall where is the angle A and which is the opposite side. Oh yes, here BC. And what is the hypotenuse? AC. Oh, then we have to divide BC by AC. This ratio is known as sin ratio. Sin of angle A. Not only this, many other divisions also possible. For example, instead of this BC, if we select AB, AB by AC. What is AB? AB is the adjacent side. This nearest angle A, this side AB. So adjacent side divided by hypotenuse, then this is another ratio, which is known as cos A. What's the name? Cos A. Cos of angle A. So sin cos. Instead of dividing with the hypotenuse, we can try to divide this BC by AB. BC by AB. BC by AB. What is BC? BC is the opposite of this angle A. And AB is the adjacent of the angle A. Opposite by adjacent. Here also we divided. Divided means there is a ratio. Here it is taken from right angle triangle. So this ratio is known as trigonometric ratios. This ratio with respect to angle A. So opposite by adjacent, that ratio we can give name tan theta. Tan A. The angle is A, so we can give angle A. Tan A. Sin, cos, tan. So when you hear the word sin, first you want to think where is the angle and which is the opposite side, which is the hypotenuse. When we divide this opposite by hypotenuse, that is known as sine. In this triangle, we understood BC by AC is sin A. And adjacent is cos A, tan A. These are the primary trigonometric ratios. Primary trigonometric ratios. Now three sides we divided. Suppose we divide AC by BC. This is also another ratio. It's a reciprocal. This ratio is known as cosec A. And AC by AB, this is known as sec A. And AB by BC, this is known as cot A. What are the names? What are the names? AC by BC. AC means hypotenuse. BC means opposite side. Hypotenuse, just opposite of this one. This is sine. So sine BC by AC, this is known as cosec. What's the name? Cosec A. Why here A is coming? Because with respect to A, we decided which is opposite side, which is adjacent side, which is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse already there. So there are 6 trigonometric ratios. What are the 6 trigonometric ratios? One is sine, another one cos, another one tan. These are the primary trigonometric ratios. Then it's a reverse also we studied. Cosec A, sec A, cot A. What is sin A? When you look this word, it will come in our question paper. At the time sin A, you need to recall a right angle triangle. Then other than right angle, one angle should be marked as angle A. Then you select what is the opposite side, what is hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse you divide. That ratio's name it is that sin A. If you are dividing hypotenuse by opposite, that ratio is known as cosec A. So my dear students, to learn this idea we can recall this name. It is the name of a mathematics teacher. I am not. A Chinese mathematics teacher. Her name is So. Her father's name is Ka. Grandfather name is Tova. So Ka Tova. So Ka Tova. Will you read it? So Ka Tova. What is the first letter here? S. S for sine. S for sine. Sine means we studied opposite by hypotenuse. O by H. Second letter C. C for cos. Cos means adjacent by hypotenuse. Tan means opposite by adjacent. These are the 3 primary trigonometric ratios. Then it's a reciprocal. If you divide hypotenuse by opposite, it is known as cosec. Sec means hypotenuse by adjacent. Cot means adjacent by opposite. So we studied the first point, trigonometric ratios. It's over. Now the second point, reciprocal relation. What is a reciprocal relation? Can we multiply this sin A into cosec A? What is sin A? What is coming to your mind? Opposite side by hypotenuse. What is opposite side? BC by AC. BC is the opposite of angle A and AC is the hypotenuse. So BC by AC. Is it clear? What is cosec A? Cosec means hypotenuse by opposite side. That means AC by BC. If you multiply these two, what will be the answer? This BC and this BC will cancel. This AC and this AC will be cancelled. So 1 will be the answer. Cancelling means we are checking how many times? 1 time. So 1 into 1, 1. So we can make an equation. Sin A into cosec A is equal to 1. Cos A into sec A is equal to 1. Is it? Yes. Cos A means AB by AC. Cos A, AB by AC. Sec means reciprocal. AC by AB. So if we multiply these two, what will happen? This AC and this AC 1 time. AB 1 time, here also AB 1 time. So 1 into 1, 1. So there is a relation in between sine and cosec. This is an equation. So in this equation, sine is multiplying with the cosec. This sine A, if we transpose to that side, what will be the answer? We will get cosec A is equal to, we will get cosec A is equal to 1 by sin A. 1 by sin A. So this sine is going to right side. Similarly, this cos is going to right side. Sec A is equal to 1 by cos A. This tan A is going to right side. What will get? 1 by tan A. That means cot A is equal to 1 by tan A. Similarly, we can make sin A is equal to 1 by cosec A, cos A is equal to 1 by sec A, and tan A is equal to 1 by cot A. This relation is known as reciprocal relation. So what are the reciprocal relations? Sin cosec and cos sec tan cot. This all multiply, we will get equal to 1. Sin into cosec 1, cos into sec 1, tan into cot 1. It's a video, so if you feel any doubts, please take back and watch it again. So this is known as reciprocal relation. This is known as reciprocal. RR. RR. How many RR are there? RR and RR. What is the second RR, you know? Rational relation. Rational relation. What is the rational relation? We can divide sine and cos. Are you ready for that? Sin A divided by cos A. From this figure, we understood sin A is equal to BC by AC divided by cos A is equal to AB by AC. Both sides AC is cancelled, so we will get BC by AB. BC is the opposite side. BC is the opposite side, and this AB is the adjacent side. So opposite by adjacent means tan. So we go to tan A. What we did is sine divided by cos. Sine divided by cos, at last we got the answer sin A. So here sine cos, these two rational division, that means sine by cos, we got the answer tan A. Now can you answer, if we divide instead of sine by cos by sine, what will be the answer? By cancelling this all, we will get cot A. So two more equations we studied. This is star 2. We can just put inside a box. Yes, this is RR. Now one more RR is there. What is that? Sin A by cos A, we got the answer tan A. If we divide cos A by sin A, then the answer will be cot A. These two relations are known as rational relation, which is rational relation. Are you okay? So 2 points we completed. Trigonometry, second point also we completed. Now the third point, trigonometric values. Trigonometric values. We can try to learn trigonometric values. Star number 3. Trigonometric values, TV. There are some specific angles. First of all, I will write that angle 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. Now, sine is there, cos is there, tan is there. The remaining values we can find its reciprocal. Sine reciprocal will be cosec, cos reciprocal will be sec, and tan reciprocal will be cot. Sine 0 is equal to 0. Sine 90 is equal to 1. Sine value is increasing from 0 to 1. Just keep it in your mind. It will be required while we practice competency based question. Actually, what happened in the values of sine? First it is sine 0. Sine 0 is equal to 0. Sine 30 is equal to 1 by 2. And sine 45 is equal to 1 by root 2. Sine 60 is very important. Recall in your mind, sine 60 is equal to root 3 by 2. If you write it in a reverse order means you have to think in your mind, cos value is decreasing from 1 to 0. So cos 30 is equal to root 3 by 2. Middle will not change. In reverse order also it is 1 by root 2. And cos 30 root 3 by 2, but cos 60 is 1 by 2. Reverse order. One extra point you have to recall in your mind, the cos value decreases as angle increases. Now tan value, tan 0, 0, tan at the middle it will be 1. What's the reason you know? Tan means sine by cos, just before we discussed it. So when we divide these two, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2 will be cancelled. Then 1 by root 3. Tan 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. Tan 60 is equal to root 3 by 1. That means root 3. Tan 90 not defined. Not defined. That means it is 1 by 0. 0 is coming in the denominator. So the value we can't find. So these all values you have to learn, which is very important for our chapter trigonometry. In this 0, sin 0, 0, sin 90, 1 is. At the middle, both are same. 31 by 2, 61 by 2 in cos. Similarly, tan 31 by root 3, here root 3. Now only the things, sin 60 root 3 by 2, cos 30 root 3 by 2. By comparing these values, you can easily learn it. This is trigonometric values. This is the third point. And the final point, fourth point. Fourth point is trigonometric identities. Trigonometric identity. This is the fourth and final point. In a right angle triangle, we studied Pythagoras theorem is there. What is Pythagoras theorem? Suppose this is a right angle triangle. Just imagine in your mind. And we can give right angle at B. And the name of this triangle is triangle ABC. Can you write Pythagoras theorem in this triangle? AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. Sum of these two sides, sum of the squares of these two sides equal to the square of the hypotenuse. This is Pythagoras theorem. What is on the right side AC square? We can divide AC square on both sides. So we get a ratio. To get ratio, we are doing like this. So AB square by AC square. We can split this AC square, which is common for both terms. So BC square by AC square is equal to, what is AC square by AC square? It's 1 time. So 1 is the answer. Here both having square, we can commonly write AB by AC whole square plus BC by AC whole square is equal to 1. Now just to observe, what is here angle A? Either angle A or angle C, any one we can select. If we select angle A, BC is the opposite side and AC is the hypotenuse. BC is the opposite side and AC is the hypotenuse. Same BC by AC is coming here. What is opposite by hypotenuse? Opposite hypotenuse divide, we will call that ratio sin A. Because based on this angle A, this is opposite side and hypotenuse is dividing. So here opposite is BC, hypotenuse is AC. So instead of that we can write here sin A. This having square, so that we can give sin square A. Don't give A square. A square means it will be the square of the angle. Similarly, AB by AC. Can you observe AB is the adjacent side nearest to this angle. And this AB I am talking about this AB. Now AC square, AC is the hypotenuse. Adjacent side AB and hypotenuse AC are dividing. So adjacent by hypotenuse, what is the ratio? Which is known as cos A. So here we can write cos A. And one whole square is there, so it will read cos square A. What was the right side? Equal to 1. So we got an identity. What is that? Cos square A plus sin square A is equal to 1. Or we can write sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. This is the important identity which is required for our examination. This is the last point. So we completed all the points, and 2 more trigonometric identities are there. That also very important, which is not given in our syllabus, but we have to study that. There is a chance to ask this identity. Sec square A minus tan square A is equal to 1. Here we divide with the AC square. Instead of that, if we divide with the AB square, we will get one trigonometric ratio. Instead of that, BC square is dividing, we will get another one ratio, which is cosec square A minus cot square A is equal to 1. So these are the extra point. Once again, within 1 minute, we will complete all the topics from this chapter. Point number 1, SOHCAHTOA. What is SOHCAHTOA? SOHCAHTOA means S for sine. Sine means opposite side and hypotenuse dividing ratio. Ka means Cos adjacent by hypotenuse. Tan opposite by adjacent. This is the first point which is known as trigonometric ratios. Star 2. Reciprocal relation RR and RR. We studied that sin theta and cosec theta. Either we can call theta or we can call A also. It's also fine. So cosec theta is equal to 1. Similarly, cos theta into sec theta is equal to 1. Tan theta into cot theta is equal to 1. This is known as reciprocal relation. Now what is the rational relation? Sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan theta. Similarly, cos theta by sin theta is equal to cot theta. This is the second point in this chapter. Now third point. What is the third point? Trigonometric values. 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. The important thing in the case of sine, cos, tan. Sine starts from 0, ends at 1. Cos starts from 1, ends at 0. Middle it is both same 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. Sine 30 1 by 2. Sine 60 root 3 by 2. It's a reverse order is cos value. In the case of tan starting tan 0 0 and tan 45 is 1. Here it is not defined. Now tan 30 1 by root 3, tan 60 root 3. Cos it is the reverse, so I am not writing here. So this is trigonometric values. Suppose it is asking cosec value. Then you take the sine value and change into reciprocal. That means numerator changes to denominator and denominator changes to numerator. This is the third point from this chapter. Fourth and final point. Sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Two more equations are there. Sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Actually, I prepared this video for all the students, those who need to learn summary points. So, those who did not study the summary point, watch this video once again and learn it, because this video will help you to learn and by heart the equations in your mind.